Morning sunlight filters through the blinds of an office filled with quiet anxiety. Phones ring softly, keyboards clack, but something feels heavy in the air. David Collins used to believe that as long as he worked hard, life would take care of him. He believed in loyalty, in effort, in the simple idea that good men don't quit. But that morning, the world quit on him. David's boss calls him in. The tone is apologetic, rehearsed. "We're downsizing, David. I'm sorry." Just 6 words. 6 words that pulled the ground from beneath him. He walks back to his desk in silence. The office feels smaller. He packs a box. Family photo, coffee mug, sticky notes, the remains of another chapter. Coworkers look away, pretending to be busy. He'd been here before. 4th layoff in 9 years. But this time, it felt different. Sarah, his wife, stands at the stove. The dinner table is quiet. Their kids, Emma, 8, and Noah, 5, whisper to each other. Sarah breaks the silence. "How bad is it this time?" "They said it's the economy," David mutters. "They'll call me back when things pick up." She nods, but her eyes are tired, the kind of tired that goes beyond sleep. Every time David fell, Sarah was there to lift him up. But faith fades slower than love and hurts twice as deep when it dies. Bills pile up, the fridge empties, the laughter fades. One night, David sits in the dark, the glow of the laptop lighting his face. "We regret to inform you," flashing over and over. Sarah appears in the doorway. "David," she says quietly, "we can't live like this forever." "I'm trying. I swear I'm trying." Trying isn't paying the bills. The tension builds like a storm. Later that night, Sarah's packing the suitcase. Clothes folded neatly, children's shoes lined up. David steps into the room, voice trembling. "Where were you going?" "To my sister's with the kids." "No, Sarah, please don't do this." Tears form in her eyes. "I can't watch you fall apart again. The kids need stability. I need to breathe." "I'll fix this. I'll find a job." "You've said that before." The door closes, and the sound of that door closing echoed louder than any layoff ever had. Days blur. He calls. No answer. Texts. No reply. The fridge hums in the silence. For the first time in his life, David wasn't just unemployed. He was unwanted. He whispers to the empty room, "I'm sorry I wasn't enough." He stops shaving, stops checking the mail. Even the landlord stops knocking. There's nothing left to collect. One afternoon, David helps an elderly neighbor, Mrs. Parker, fix her broken fence. She watches quietly as he works. When he finishes, she hands him a sandwich. "You've got good hands, son," she says. "Don't waste them on giving up." Something in those words hit deep. For months, David had been waiting for someone to save him. Now he realized no one was coming. It had to be him. He finds an old chair on the curb, broken legs and peeling paint. He takes it home, repairs it, sands it, paints it. The next morning, he sets it outside with a cardboard sign. "For sale, $25. It sells within an hour. For the first time in months, David didn't feel useless. He felt capable. David starts fixing more things. Old tables, nightstands, chairs. Soon neighbors are leaving items for him to repair. He paints a wooden sign for his small shed. "Second Chances Furniture." Every piece he restored reminded him of his own life. Cracked, worn out, but still worth saving. Time passes. His hands grow calloused, his spirit steadier. He starts smiling again. There's still pain, but now it has purpose. One evening, his phone beeps with a message. It's from Sarah. He sits down, heart pounding, reading it carefully. David, I've moved to another state with the kids. I'm sorry for leaving the way I did. It was too hard for you, I know, but I had no other option. We both need time to think about our relationship. The kids miss you. They talk about you. I'll send them to visit someday. Tears trace the dust on his cheeks. David stares at the message for a long time before typing back. A person should not be like birds who fly away the moment the pond dries up. A person should be like fish who stay even when the water is low, finding life in what remains. He stares at his words, hesitates, then presses send. No reply. But this time, he doesn't wait for one. He looks around his workshop, wood shavings on the floor, sunlight spilling across the tables he built with his own hands. He smiles faintly. The phone buzzes again. It's a message from a local store. Hi, David. Heard about your work. Would love to stock some of your furniture. He exhales softly. Second chances, he whispers. Outside, the wind rustles the trees, carrying the smell of sawdust and hope. The same hands that once trembled with fear now build something lasting. He glances at the framed family photo on his workbench, Sarah, Emma, Noah, and smiles. Someday, he murmurs, they'll see what I built from what was broken. He switches off the lights, walks out, and locks the door behind him. The wooden sign creaks in the night breeze. Second chances, glowing faintly under the streetlight. Sometimes the goodbye that broke you is the same one that builds you.